he records it here in Jacksonville because he likes to be here for some odd reason. Don't know why.
Can you go back to
That's
But
what
his
you said
his
about
venue.
the
specials,
numbers?
all
He
his
lit.
specials
Damn.
are filmed here in Jacksonville. So he's one of the top ones too, besides Dave Chappelle, the Chris Rocks, and all of those people. So
Yeah,
I'm just piggybacking.
That's why Netflix quote unquote fronted on Monique because her ticket numbers wasn't really
They ain't
like.
that. I
Listen,
don't get it.
yeah,
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 they
yeah,
wasn't
They
yeah.
ain't
there.
that.
They're
Yeah,
not
hold up,
there.
Hmm.
respectfully, and not to even sound disrespectful, but she was kind of ice cold. She was kind of cold when it came down to like the arena tickets and stuff. So Netflix wasn't gonna drop a big bag on her. She was kind of ice cold around that time.
Man, and Hollywood, you only good as your last show. Period.
Wow.
That's how it go. If your last show didn't sell out, they don't give a fuck what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? They want to see the numbers, and they ain't got no love about it.
Always full.
Yeah,
And then look,
it's
y'all
Cat
numbers
look at it
Williams
like
driven.
did his
this.
own tour and sold out every
back
show, damn near every show.
back then, Monique's audience was middle aged women. Nigga, them middle
Nah, I'm
aged
gonna tell
women
you
that
what's
got way
crazy.
fucking older now.
Naughty bring her motherfucking ass in here. Every black woman you motherfucking name right there. Tell them, let's go look at what you got paid when you was at the height of your career versus let's see how many tickets you when your decline started. When your decline start, they're gonna tell you, they're gonna be like, yo, you're not worth that no more. Well, yeah, I got paid.
Definitely.
Yeah, you were selling 8,000 tickets. Now you're worth 3,500. We can't pay you the same as like we have to pay somebody else to fill in the blank. Like we
Right.
can't give you all that money because of what you
Right,
Mm-hmm.
used to do.
It's just reality.
right, right.
It's the
That's
same
just
thing
how
with
that works.
rappers. Like when Young Jock was on, you know what I'm saying? And he had his hit song. That nigga was getting guap. Now a motherfucker only willing to get that nigga
Young
500 or
Jock
some
ain't
shit.
never been on, bro. Jock ain't
Young
never
Jock.
been on.
He
Nigga
had
said
one
Young
little
Jock.
single. He was getting
Young
paid
Okay,
off
but
that
Hey,
shit.
Caddy.
see,
Hey, Caddy.
hold on, Caddy, hold on. See, bro, let me explain something to you,
Yeah,
bro.
respectfully,
See,
I
you
gotta
niggas
mute
be
you,
that
dog.
don't
This nigga
understand
say
this
young.
industry be saying crazy shit. One, how long can a nigga perform one song? Headliner, minimum 60-minute set. So how long is the one song, bro? If you ain't got a catalog, bro, don't tell me this nigga's on, bro.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
deflection. Can we go back to what you said about the numbers? Okay, so basically you said if let's say she was worth the 8K tickets or whatever, and then she's down
Yeah.
to four. As a filler, they would have to now hire someone else who could
They
also do
gotta hire
four or
other
more,
people.
right? Like
If they got an event,
5K.
if they got an event that
Right.
holds
We talk about that.
15,000, right? And they
Hmm.
like, okay, Monique is worth what she was at the height of her event. 50% of this, 8,000 tickets we know. Boom. They
Right.
gonna pay her like that. Now
She's
you worth
four.
4,000 tickets.
So someone
We
else
still
has to
gotta
four.
fill 11,000 fucking seats. And we gotta
Right.
pay other
Okay,
acts.
I'm with you now. I
That's
got you.
To
different.
fill
Wait,
them
hold on. This is
seats.
where it get tricky. Other acts that have a different crowd than you, because we don't want to go get act that got the same crowd because the same 4,000 people that's coming to see you is coming to see them. So that don't make us. They don't do
So
nothing
whack,
for
So
us.
whack.
that's
So
like
whack.
designer.
Here's
Is that
Monique's
what
Lebo,
problem.
we gotta speak up. Lebo,
Monique's
we gotta
problem
speak up.
is she feel like she's in legendary category. So can you explain that? Like how legends get paid versus when
Bro,
you're like
listen. See,
that's
this
where
is
she's
why I
trying to
keep
That
lump
telling
shit
herself
don't
in.
people,
matter.
that doesn't
legendary
matter.
shit, bro. Legendary shit does not come with no fucking age, bro. That comes with your following. Caddy may not like this. He know that little white boy Eminem take that stage, that house getting packed out. I don't give a fuck when it is,
That's
10
that.
years. The nigga got a cult following, right? I'm gonna
You're
give
right.
you somebody else. Uh, a fucking
Shit,
comedian.
just
Wait, that's why my man who just did all the gay shit, they tried to cancel him off of
Dave
Netflix.
Chappelle. Oh.
Dave Chappelle, right? Now let me tell you why Dave Chappelle's so special. Remember, I just said they want to have different talent that bring different types of crowd. Dave Chappelle is like the jazz music of a comedian. Cat Williams
You ain't
is
never
like
lied.
the rapper of a comedian, right? Two total different deliveries, two total different styles of telling
Nah,
jokes,
that's a fact.
and you know what?
That's a
That's dope
fact.
when you say
That was
that
that
too,
was a
because you know
perfect
what? A
analogy.
nigga
That was
missed
a
that,
perfect
man.
analogy.
right?
Because you know what? A nigga missed that. That's the $1 million shit. I, it's big what you saying in the middle of there. That gap.
Yeah, so now
So
you gotta ask yourself, okay, yeah, you was on Queens of Comedy, Yeah, we know you got a few movies and shit, but did your followers and your following maintain and sustain?
Yeah.
You want to know who
See.
Right.
got a cult following? Motherfucking, what's these niggas? Metallica. These niggas got the painted faces. What's them old niggas still
Oh
running
yeah,
around
yeah,
touring?
yeah, yeah,
Kiss.
yeah,
Kiss.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
they
Kiss.
been they
Kiss,
Kiss,
been they
kiss,
Kiss
been like that too.
kiss.
is
Yeah,
80 years old
yeah,
right now. These niggas
yeah,
selling out 20,000. I don't give a fuck
Listen,
where
they
they
were
go.
just in town
yeah.
God
and they
damn.
and they sold out the
Those
whole
singles coming
Raiders
out.
Right?
stadium.
But see,
I'm
but
gonna
that's
tell
it.
you who
That's
else got a
Monique's.
cult following. Janet Jackson. Right?
Yeah,
You're
Oh
yeah.
not
hell
gonna see a
yeah.
Janet Jackson
Yo,
and that
Wack, yo,
motherfucker
Wack,
ain't.
you know who
Chris
else?
Brown.
Britney
Bruce
Spears.
Springsteen. Bruce Springsteen. That
Well,
nigga
yeah,
Bruce
you're right. Hey,
Springsteen.
wait, and I'm gonna keep it real.
Ooh, that nigga sell
Listen,
out.
he up
Chris
and coming
Brown.
because he's not as old as these people. But another motherfucker that I seen and I was sleep on, that little nigga Usher, he got a cult following too. They
Oh
pulling
hell
Yeah.
up.
yeah, nigga.
Yes, I'm trying to go
They
see him
Yeah.
in
pulling up
Man,
Vegas.
hard
you
like,
couldn't even get tickets to that Vegas show. That nigga sold
that's
out
what I'm
every
saying.
fucking night.
Cause he's so humble with it, right? He don't
Yeah.
say too much. But Usher is like, so being around and you got a few accolades, that's cool. But that doesn't mean that your following is just
You
locked in there regardless.
right,
So that's
right,
where
right.
Monique tried to lump
And that's
herself
the
in
business
at,
part.
and
That's
like what you just
That's
described,
where we
she
can't
not that.
take away from our accolades. But did that does that translate into their pulling up?
right,
So do you
right,
feel like
right.
she's the loop? So now it's kind of like she needs to understand
I
that,
think
and she
Monique worth 2,500 tickets. That's it. Period.
Hey, Wack, let me get a
right.
word in because I just did a little research on this shit.
That's
I
it.
sent
Come on,
you, I
That's
sent
Debo.
you
it.
some
We got the
shit.
research. We
So
got the
look,
paperwork.
at the end of the day, Monique done fucked up. She done fucked up bad. So what she did was she negotiated a contract with DL. DL was under the impression he was a headliner, right? So the first set of contracts I sent you was the contract that Monique submitted online. Now that contract, come to find out, is from her own. It's her contract. She typed that shit up, and you can
Oh,
see the
that's crazy.
comments. DL's like, you could take that shit back on the birth certificate paper that you printed that shit on. So
Huh.
she printed up her own lineup with her fucking headlining, and then DL came back and posted the real shit where he was headlining. So she playing a nasty game, dog.
No, she not. She playing a game to be talked about. She cannot
Yeah,
be
yeah,
talked
she clout
about
chasing.
based on the joke she has told or some shit she's done. She's using this nigga name.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm
that's a
telling you.
fact. She
It
damn
makes
show
sense.
trolling.
It's a
And then she got people like Nadi who really don't know it
Yeah,
ain't
yeah,
her fault,
shit,
looking
we
at
been
this shit, not knowing, okay, well, I'm looking at this, but this is your contract. This ain't the official contract.
yo.
Right,
I
yeah, we
cause
They
remember.
gonna
still
cause
we
take it and run
she
yo,
with it.
tried
we
to go at DL because
we still
DL initially posted
Hey,
the deal memo. That's not the contract. So she took the deal memo, made her own contract on her own paper,
Yo,
and then gonna say that's the contract. That's
so
not the contract.
so
she
is it
running
is
the
it the
narratives.
contract
That's
with
why
her
she get on
managing
IG and
company?
be like, "Hi, my loves. Look at what they're doing to me now. Look
Just
at what."
know this
Like, so
though.
she can
Just
get
know
that
this. Anytime
talked
you
about.
throw something out there, at least 10 or 15% of the 100%, they gonna believe it even if the whole world say this is fake. They still gonna
She
believe it.
running her
Don't even
I,
worry.
narrative. That's why I said, y'all know what the fuck
after you
Monique
just
tell
stated
y'all.
what you just
She
stated,
running her
And she
narrative.
absolutely,
got
I
naughty. She
understand
got
that.
naughty running around here ready to go play motherfucking women's female advocate on how they being treated wrong when it all come down to the ticket count.
Okay,
Okay,
wait,
so
Some
I can agree
bullshit,
with
wait.
both
Let
Hey,
me
of
can
basically.
I
you
let
ask
me
a
guys.
quick
let me.
question real
What?
quick?
What? Damn.
Oh, thank you. Hey, what up, 100? What up, everybody? Hope everybody doing well. Hey, Wack, I got a question, man. I heard a post that you had when you was talking about, I think it was track live, if I'm not mistaken, with getting the
No, you changing the
samples.
subject. Oh my.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead. No, y'all good.
Go ahead, Bridget.
Oh my God. Just never mind. Go ahead. Shit. We still.
Bridget, you and Tara
No, bring
talk
it
about
back,
it.
Bridget.
Just
Bring
jump
it
in
back.
there.
Yeah,
No.
Bridget, go ahead.
What I'm saying. What I am saying is, if it's not Tyler Perry, if it ain't Oprah, if it ain't this person, if it ain't that person, now she went after Steve Harvey. He had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, why she
She
fucking with
she threw
Steve?
Steve Harvey name in her rant. She, who is you? It can't be everybody. It's you.
Yeah,
No.
you
It
going
ain't
at all the.
everybody. Come on, she done threw Steve
And
Harvey
I'm gonna be
in.
real. 50 Cent did his part. He ain't gonna be able to save her. He like,
Not at
So
all.
I'm
I feel like
not
her husband is the battery in her back. I ain't gonna
I'm
lie.
gonna tell you what's gonna
okay.
happen
So
though. Let me
the
tell you what's gonna happen. Remember, I told you this. She gonna fuck with the king troller and get fucked off. She gonna say something about 50. She gonna cross 50, and it's gonna get weird. Remember, I
Yeah,
told you this.
Whoa.
yeah.
Because
Whoa.
50 don't play fair.
50
Oh
gonna
no, yeah,
flame her ass
Okay,
up.
I,
she
I
gonna flame
believe
her
that it's
ass
up and
up.
it's stuck. I get it. I understand exactly what y'all saying. You said the exact like I get it as far as the numbers and stuff go. You're absolutely correct. I think it's her delivery that's fucked up. I think that she needs to unpack her little traumas that she's going through or whatever. I do believe that she did have a sit down interview with Steve Harvey. You can look that up. What happened with them, and what she stated on, and that's why she went after
I
Steve Harvey.
listening.
What
It's just
happened with
fucked
the
up.
interview, Naughty? What you seen it? What happened?
Yeah, okay. So basically Steve Harvey was saying like this is a game. She needs to be complicit. She feel like she shouldn't have to. I should feel like I have to shut up and comply. Steve Harvey was basically letting her know this is a white man game. It's certain stuff you can say and certain stuff you can't say. He doesn't understand why she didn't go, above and beyond for an Oscar movie that she won. He doesn't understand that she should have just been complicit. Like
Naughty.
she's trying to
Can
go
I ask you a
against the
question,
grain.
Naughty?
Yes.
He
That's
was to
not
me
why
it
Do
she
seemed like
called
he
him
was
a
trying
no,
to
no,
save her
troll.
real,
though.
no. This is a real conversation, Naughty. Everything you just said. Do you really believe that she don't know that?
No, I believe she does.
Yeah, she know exactly what the fuck she doing. Like
No,
I'm,
I
I'm
believe
just
I
saying.
believe that she does. I think for me, it's her delivery and what the fuck she's saying is irritating to me that she will not be quiet. I get that. The only thing that I was agreeing to that she did state what she said about Netflix and it made other women come out to say like, hey, this is being done to me as well. That's the only thing that I agree with. Everything else is fucked up.
Yeah,
So what
that
she
was
say Netflix
gaslighting.
did to her again?
So Netflix basically, so after you mention what you mentioned, now it makes perfect sense. Regardless of the accolades that she gets, she does
Hmm.
not bring in the numbers. So regardless if she got an Oscar or not, or won awards, et cetera, in business aspect of it, she's not going to bring in the numbers. Yes, you're legendary, but just because you're legendary and you won, that does not mean that people is going to watch you.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. There you go.
It's kind of
So
like
I,
the
That's
I
true.
And
nightclub,
can I
And she
add
gotta
to that?
situation.
Can I?
overstand her position.
I
Yeah.
want
She
to
just
So
add to
gotta
that.
she
I
just
want to
gotta
add to that.
overstand her position and get back. You know what I
And I
mean?
want to. I want
You
to
know,
add to
shit.
that.
You fall
I want
off,
to.
you gotta
yeah,
spend some
not
money and
smart,
get
not
back.
smart.
Shit.
Wanda Sykes, she didn't make a big fuss about it. She just went over to HBO and got her bag. She didn't
You
make
know?
no big deal about it.
Nigga, they
She just
offered
didn't give her
Monique
what
a
she.
$500,000 and she turned the bag down. She
I,
But
I
wait a
think
minute.
I
But
think it's
but
her
I'm talking about
husband.
Wanda Sykes. Wanda Sykes didn't get what she wanted. Guess what she did? She didn't talk about it until Monique said something. But she didn't talk about it.
Bridget,
Guess what she did? She took her butt over to the HBO, and guess what? She
and
got
got
her
her back.
HBO special.
man, she got a whole
Bridget,
They
you
Netflix
feel
cash
like
show
her
a
out with
now.
you
that.
feel
Hey
like a
Monique,
Sydney,
don't put me in
Bridget.
that.
So
Hey,
while
fuck
he
Bridget,
that.
you
did, he
feel
was
like a
apologizing.
Sydney.
I got
Didn't he
a
did you
question. When the last time y'all seen a Monique stand up?
Yikes.
God damn.
Bridget, do you feel like
Last
it's
time
I
I
it's
seen
don't know. I
Monique,
was
Come
she
on,
was
just
man.
watching
battling
some
the
shit last night.
Barbie.
She
And
was
and
talking about
Queens of Comedy
Hughley.
is from 2001.
Oh, I don't know what the fuck it was,
Sierra
but
music video with Busta
The point,
Rhymes.
nigga. She
shit.
living.
I was
So
I
She
why
was
would they
living
smoking
offer
last
you
night,
money?
nigga, on the
You ain't
clubhouse.
did nothing.
Buster Rhymes is
so
one of the in my book, Buster Rhymes is one of the top performers I seen on stage.
I
But he
love
not gonna
Busta
Period.
bring the
Rhymes.
He gonna
he
bust
not gonna
your ass.
bring the numbers that one of these other niggas gonna bring. He
Bring the
can out
soda.
Buster Rhymes can outperform 90% of the niggas get on that stage.
That is
Straight
Guaranteed
facts.
up.
fact.
I really
Facts.
believe that nigga gonna have a heart attack on stage one day. That nigga be, I don't know where he get that energy from. That nigga be whole body be coming apart. But
Nigga, that nigga boy, that's that urban shit. He
but when
know.
it
That's
comes
that's
down
that shit.
to the numbers, Bus might be good for 1,500, 2,000.
That's like the
Oh, I hear what you
nightclub.
saying.
Yeah. Definitely
He
like the
top
nightclub.
This
performer.
nigga whack cold.
Yeah, he cold out. He
You
cold out
doing
in
the
the
I,
street.
math, nigga.
That
That
shit
nigga
he
speak
was
for
top
him.
hey, and you
performer,
doing
but
the
I can't.
science behind that shit.
I remember I told him one year, I said, yo, I'm telling the promoter, Buster Rhymes got to close. Rick Ross got to go before him. Nah, Ross ain't going for that. I said, listen, the only way Ross is gonna be able to perform in front of that crowd is if he opens up for Busta Rhymes. I'm just telling you. Nah, what I said, all right. Busta Rhymes got up there and did what he did. Had 13 seizures and 5 earthquakes on the stage,
I'm
right?
crying.
Damn,
So
what
now
the hell?
you
It
got the audience on 10.
pumped up
Niggas on their
Yeah.
feet,
Yeah.
drilling, going, all
going
that, right? Rick
into it.
Ross come out there walking side by side. Yeah, yeah, roof, yeah. Niggas start leaving. Half the crowd left. We out.
This nigga said woof.
Nah.
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
can't
Buster
hold up
told
that
that what he
energy,
did.
nigga. It's
They
that
left. You
energy,
can't
nigga.
come behind that shit, bro. They
Yeah,
literally got up and left.
I could dig it.
He
I
want
could
to
dig it.
party
I
with
said, I
me.
told you the only way Rick Ross was gonna perform in front of this crowd as a whole is if you let him go before Buster.
Right.
The only way. I said, now you done lost money on your concessions because that's another 45 minutes. Niggas ain't in here buying shit and all kind of shit. I told you, said, nah, Wag you. I
I'm gonna
said,
keep
bro,
it real.
That's a
ain't
I
no
don't think
coming
that
behind
nigga
that
should
cold.
do
nigga, bro.
no show.
That's a cold
Buster
I
on
like
don't
tour
know
with
one
Drake and
artist,
Smack.
Wack,
That's a fact.
that can stand up to that shit, bro. I'm gonna keep it
Bro,
real
it's a
with you.
few. Look,
Nah, yeah,
Eminem,
it ain't too many that
Game,
could
look,
go behind Buster.
look. Eminem could go behind him. Game could go behind him.
Drake,
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know.
for sure.
I don't know about Eminem, man. I don't
Eminem
know.
could definitely go behind Buster. Nigga, that nigga
he
crazy. That
definitely
nigga,
could.
you ever seen an Eminem set?
Nigga, they bring
Yeah,
The
Eminem
nigga
be
set keep
spazzing.
you entertained.
He be
that
Kanye
spazzing.
West could go
crowd
behind him.
pumping.
He be
Puff
You
Daddy,
spazzing.
talking about
Eminem.
niggas that just they
Okay,
set
no,
keep
keep
you
going,
entertained.
Wack. Keep going, Wack. Keep going.
Kanye,
No, but
Kanye,
that
yeah,
Kanye
man.
could go
crowd coming.
behind him.
Eminem ain't going behind. Fuck
why
it.
he
Eminem
I'm just
That
definitely.
saying.
take
Come on,
the
bro.
man? man I so much?
that
Eminem
that
is
Respect.
one of the
Eminem
top.
cult following, they
This
coming.
nigga
You
crazy,
think a
bro.
Kendrick could do
Man,
it?
let's hear Wack.
Kendrick.
Hey,
Keep going,
Caddy,
bro.
you gotta let before I'm done with you. You gonna let that go, bro.
You think a
You
Kendrick could do
got
it?
Hey,
to,
keep
cause
going, cause I
Eminem
want to hear
got
this
a
shit.
cold ass
Um,
fan base,
Kendrick
nigga, and that's
Lamar.
coming from a
let me see.
Kendrick. Kendrick Lamar is
A
fast.
Chris
young
Brown
nigga.
got a definite cold.
What about J.
Yeah,
Cole? What about
CB,
J.
Travis
Cole?
Scott got a cold.
What
CB,
about,
J Cole
CB
could
could
do it.
definitely go behind
what
him.
about
Chris
All
J.
day.
Cole?
Brown,
CB can go
I
behind him
just
Yeah,
then.
Chris
paid
Brown.
two
Hell
thousand three
yeah,
hundred for them
nigga.
tickets.
You
Chris
Hey,
talking about?
Brown,
Look,
Chris
that's
Brown
Junior
wild with
Michael
his shit.
Jackson.
Chris Brown,
It'd be
Yeah, that
odd
That's
if
nigga
no
he.
raw.
fight.
for
It'd
sure.
be odd
whack,
if he
That
went
nigga
whack.
out
go
there
When
get
like
we
up there
was
and
Chris
get
at
to
Brown.
that
spinning and
show,
backflipping and
Man,
all
doing all
kind of
that
shit.
That
shit, nigga,
nigga.
they go crazy in that
That
whack.
nigga
When
motherfucker.
we
gonna
was
go.
at that show, Chris
Hey,
Brown
what about Tyler
performed. That
Perry?
nigga did one song, didn't finish the song, had the whole stadium standing up and said, "All right, I'm going."
Hey, no, Wack,
Hey,
keep
y'all thinking
going.
about it in
Hey,
terms of the performance. Y'all got to think about it in who the crowd coming to
They
see.
not getting
You know
it.
what I'm
That's what
man,
I'm
saying?
Wack
saying. A
on
lot of
fire
y'all
right
No,
now,
I'm
focus
man.
on
telling
Y'all
you the
Busta
fucking up.
Rhymes.
energy. It's
Nah,
energy,
it's
bro.
about
Yeah,
the
It's
They're
like
not
the
getting
performance.
it.
it's
Wack,
the
what about
energy,
Travis
It's
bro.
Hey,
Scott?
who
definitely
else,
about
Wack?
energy.
like
It's
Hey,
Eminem
Wack,
gonna
energy.
keep
go on the
going. I
mic
want to
and he
hear
gonna
you.
spaz. Eminem gonna go on the mic. He gonna spaz.
Yeah, I don't know
Busta
what Caddy
Rhymes.
talking about. Caddy
Snoop
tripping.
Dogg,
Busta
Dr.
Rhymes
Hey,
gonna
Dre,
go
who
on
else
the mic.
beside
He
them?
gonna
No.
spaz. Chris
Dr.
Brown.
It's
Dre,
it's
Um,
definitely about
Dr.
energy.
Dre,
That's
Them
what's
Chris
gonna
Brown
get the
tickets
um,
ain't
crowd.
no joke.
Snoop
if you
Dogg.
catch if you catch 50 Cent in shape,
Oh
he gonna
yeah,
put his work in. If
Whoa.
50 in shape,
After
yeah,
after Buster?
no,
yeah.
nigga, if 50 in shape, he gonna put his work in because 50 you gotta think about. I want you to think about it. 50 works the fuck out them knees and them elbows on that stage.
These
That's
Man,
people
not
that
don't
true.
nigga
want
be,
to look at the
I
Hey,
ain't
numbers,
what
going
but
about
for that. That's
hey,
Ti?
not
that
What
that's
nigga
about
Go,
not
50.
true.
go,
hey,
go.
hey,
Caddy.
what about
Nigga
they
said
have
That
That's
50
nigga,
out.
got
Yeah,
hey,
metal.
That's
I
out.
be
That's
thinking that
out.
nigga gonna throw his joints out of socket. This nigga be throwing them elbows so strong.
hey,
But
hey, what about Tip? Ti?
nah, hell
You
no.
nah.
tweak
He
a
ain't
little
gonna put
no,
bit.
his
now
Hell
work
that's
in.
bad,
nah.
That's too
Nigga,
much
Tip up
Nah.
fire.
there is like you sitting in front of your college professor.
Hey,
Okay,
who else?
today.
Okay, okay.
That
Who
niggas
else
Kendrick
been
after
fucking
that?
Lamar
with
do it
him on
though.
the
Kendrick
comedy app.
Lamar do
Hey, who else after that, Wack?
Hey, you
Tyler the
name somebody.
Creator.
Why you saying who else?
Tyler the
It
Creator.
be 10 on
Because
what crowd is in there.
I'm
Like, listen,
listening
wait,
to the
hold on.
lit
If
niggas.
we at a
This man,
festival,
Stop talking.
if we at a festival where it's
Travis.
that kind of crowd, Ice Cube could definitely go behind
Travis
You're
him.
Scott for
bugging.
sure.
ooh, that
Travis
nigga
Tell
said
them,
Scott.
tell them
Q.
you're gonna go sing.
Travis
Because the
Scott.
this
nigga
is this
Travis
is
catalog
Scott
where
is
the
for
so
light
sure.
gonna
crazy.
shine.
His catalog is crazy.
Yeah, somebody
Q
Travis
just said
Scott.
catalog
Travis
is
Scott.
crazy.
Travis
No,
What
Scott
yeah,
for
about
sure.
because
Yup,
yeah,
Caddy.
Are
E
we
forty?
talking
E
about
forty?
like everybody or just on the other
Yeah.
Tra-
I
side?
don't
nah,
see. I
no,
don't see
whoever,
Wack.
man.
a
E
He
lot
Talking
of
talking
forty?
about
these
about
young
soaking
Yo,
up the
niggas
yo.
can't
energy
do it.
of the crowd.
First of all, these young niggas be rapping over they fucking vocals.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
Wack,
they do.
Me and you, our crowd, we definitely come to see Q for sure. But
No, if
I
you got
don't
a
know.
Nigga, I'm
festival
going to.
style,
I go to
a
that.
festival style shit. Yeah, like all day long, Cubans. Because the nigga catalog, Cube got a 2.5 hour run if
He,
that's what he want to do.
man, you
For
already know I'm
This
with it.
sure.
nigga performing
Man,
music from 1986
J
I
all the way.
mean, his
Jay
shit is
Z,
All
relevant
the
right
way up
now
to
yo,
though.
now.
Jay Z, Jehovah,
He got
Jay
Nah,
so
Z.
the
many classics.
Hope can hold his
No, he
crowd.
ain't on no Ice Cube
Hove can
level.
silence
Jay
these
Z
whole
ain't no
crowd.
Ice
Hope
Cube, nigga. You
He's
tripping?
for sure not no
Hope can
ice.
hold the crowd. Lil Wayne can go. Hope can hold the crowd
Oh,
too,
Lil
though. I
Wayne
think.
for sure.
Yeah, Lil Wayne got hella unique talent. He could just
Lil
I
Wayne be
tell you
jumping
who else
off.
though. I'm gonna tell you who else. It's gonna be an argument, but Titty Boy got a show.
Two
For
Chains.
Two
sure.
Chains.
Two
Yep, two
Chains
Nah,
got a
Two
chains.
show.
Chains, yeah, Two Chains got a
Two
joint.
Oh,
Chains
Two
got a
Chains.
show.
Go
Wait,
crazy
but
though.
is he a headliner though?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Two
he be
Chains
But
got
around.
a
Fuck
show
Bro,
and
yeah.
Two
catalog,
Chains
nigga.
got a big ass following.
Not
I
but
don't
he
know if
a
he a headliner
headliner?
though. I
He
don't
been
know if
No.
he a
around. He
Two
out there.
headliner.
Chains
He
got a
around.
catalog, bro.
That's what I'm
Man, that
He,
nigga
saying.
been
he
You
got
running
a
through
really,
them
catalog, but a
people.
headliner though?
really
Yeah, no,
think
his
about
Bro,
Two
to
catalog.
Chains
say a nigga
catalog.
got a catalog means he has at least 45 to 60 minutes of songs
Yep.
that niggas know the words of, nigga.
Slappers,
Yep.
yeah,
That when
slappers.
he
Yep.
get up there, nigga, that's it. We ain't talking about just no albums. Chains got songs,
You talk
nigga.
about shows,
You
the
talking
whole the
about that?
I'm
whole
gonna
the
tell you
whole
who else
thing.
on the
Young
underground, and I don't consider him underground, but a lot of people feel
Gucci,
right. Nope. My
Not
man Kevin
underground.
Gates.
Kevin
Kevin
Gates
oh
Gates.
gotta
yeah,
be. He
yeah,
Oh
gotta
yeah,
put
he got
something
a
Yo,
on there.
yo,
Gate
catalog.
yo,
shows
Wack,
be
yo, Wack,
going
He got a
yo,
crazy.
following
Wack,
too.
yo,
He
Wack.
definitely got a following.
What about the youngster?
Cypress
Damn,
Hill.
what's the youngster?
NBA.
The one that you said always be cracking jokes on you when he see you. Um, God damn, I this nigga name on the
Which
tip of
one?
my Tyler, the creator.
I
Oh
just
yeah,
said
no, yeah, yeah.
Oh
Tyler.
Tyler
yeah,
got a
he
show.
Hell yeah.
what?
He got a
I ain't
That
gonna lie,
nigga
that
just
shit was
made
fire.
30 million off his tours.
Nigga, that's you
Hey,
talking about
Shit.
festival
Ty-
money, nigga. That
hey,
nigga
yeah,
is
he
Tyler
got a
rich.
cult
been
Tyler got a
following.
show.
killing
Bro,
shit.
Tyler got a big ass fan base because the thing about that nigga shows is he actually puts on a show. Like he got interludes in the show where he talking to the crowd, all that shit. Like
Yeah,
Look,
Tyler,
my
for
That
look.
sure,
nigga
Tyler the
actually a
Hey
song
creator.
hey,
Mackie,
salesman.
even though you
I
don't
just
know
dropped my
what,
daughter off at his concert probably like 3 months ago. Nigga,
Yeah.
all these mother it was just people from all different
Bro.
nationalities, nigga that golf following, nigga the rock star following, black.
Nigga,
That nigga got
Tyler.
nigga a variety of people just nigga, he got a
Tyler
cult
got a
following
show.
for sure.
Bro,
From
because we
everybody.
because we
That nigga
grew up
pulling
on that nigga. We
he
knew
pulling people from
Tyler from the
all
Odd
regions.
Future days and from the
That nigga
Lottery Squad
international.
days and all that.
hey, even though
Who
you don't know what
headlining
Young Thug
who?
be saying, boy,
Tyler the
Young
Hey,
Thug
Creator
Wack.
or
got
Lil
Hey,
Nas
Wack.
X?
What
Yo,
about ASAP Rocky? What about ASAP Rocky?
I don't think he can move it like that.
n-
He got good
I
music.
don't know.
He'll
Well,
He
move
I
it.
ain't
got a
gonna lie.
weird
Look,
crowd.
Hell
ASAP
no.
ASAP is big on the women's side. A
ASAP
lot of
Ferg,
women fuck with
ASAP
ASAP
Ferg,
Rocky.
ASAP Ferg might be
I
more
mean them is
energetic
30-minute
than
set
Rocky.
niggas. All I want to see 30 out them
Ferg,
niggas.
He
Ferg
did
might
go
turn on
Yeah,
you.
I
overseas.
don't
Hey, them
really
niggas
see
ain't
them
fucking with Travis Scott.
headlining.
Hey, none of them ASAP niggas fucking with Travis Scott.
A lot
Nah,
of them
hell
other
Travis
no.
niggas ain't
Scott
Fuck
fucking
different,
with.
no.
but
Travis
Yo,
is a
yo,
nigga that's going
Travis Scott got
headline.
some good
yo,
ass tape.
Sylvester. A lot of them other
I'm gonna
niggas you
tell you
just
one
named ain't
headliner
fucking
I
with
think is
Travis.
E,
overrated.
you
No,
fact. You right. You
E40.
right.
One nigga I think is overrated. The nigga Future. Man, that nigga put a nigga to sleep. I leave. I'm like, I'm all
Dirk.
nah,
right.
you
I
gotta
think
Future
he
give it
got a
to
overrated.
big ass cat.
he
Ah,
is
nah, you
great.
can't do
Okay,
Yes,
that.
he
You
can.
said
You
he put
can't do
Future.
that.
Okay, I'm gonna
I
tell
might
you
say the
why.
future is
He's
great.
Future.
Okay,
Hey,
listen.
yo,
All
He
right,
Because
Mackie.
you don't get
You
high.
DJ Mackie. I'm gonna give you 5 songs, right? Name me 5 songs that ain't in the same motherfucking dreary ass pocket.
Man, whack,
Okay, I'll give you
whack.
that. I'll give
We
you
ain't gonna
that.
do
I'll
that,
give
No,
you
whack.
that.
no, hold
Pur-
on, nigga, hold
Purple
on.
We
Rain.
ain't gonna
Fuck
do
being a
that, whack.
Hey,
fan.
try though.
See, you
Quit
talking
playing
about
with Future,
single
man.
every 9 months, 18 months, cool. We talk about a nigga sitting in front of us for an hour, hour and a half, right? Give me 5 songs that ain't gonna be just like this.
Whack,
Give me
they ain't got a
5
nigga
songs.
Nah,
walking
you
this
for
planet
sure
right
right. I
now.
can't even hold you
It's not
because
Then
happening.
what
It's not
I'm
happening.
saying,
if you
bro,
don't
that
It's
fuck
not
nigga
with
put a
happening.
Future,
nigga
you're
to
not gonna
sleep.
fuck with that.
That's
They
not.
ain't got a
That's not
nigga
Nah,
gonna
walking
happen.
this
hey,
planet that could beat
I
Future
don't
in the
know,
verse.
blood.
I
I
want to
want
see
nah,
niggas
Whack
walking
Codeine
this
ain't
Curtis.
planet.
no
A nigga
Whack.
walking this
Whack
planet
ain't
that
What?
could
so.
What?